I was in cab and I had no idea what was going on.
Good thing there's no collisions on the letterbox then, eh?
Oh dear. Like I said, that race driving's kind of thrown my steering way out. Good morning, Args. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Looks like we're on silage duty again.
That seemed to be the popular consensus after our stream yesterday, to carry on with the silage. See how much we can get into this pit.
Indeed, 2 million down already. I reckon there's the best part of 2 million still to go.
Probably a good shot, I'd say. But it looks like this pit might need a bit of maintenance first, so if you want to head off in a truck, I don't mind spending a bit of time in the 9RX, pushing up for a little bit.
Yeah, let's get things smoothed out here, and I'll run the trailers at a little bit of a slower pace to help you catch up.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long, and we can just get into it.
Sounds like a plan, mate.
All right, mate. Have fun. We'll see you soon.
No worries.
Hello, everyone. Argsy here. Welcome back to West Texas. We are here with the FarmSim Guy again, carrying on with the silage harvest that we did in our live stream over the weekend, and going to see how much we can actually get into this pit if we harvest that whole field. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time here. The Fent has been doing a stellar job pushing up on courseplay, but we've just had a few issues with some of these bots through here where it's just beaching itself and resulting in the Fent slipping, and we're having to spend a bit of time looking after it. So if I just get this nicely smoothed out and hopefully give them a better runway to operate on, we'll be good to go and set them back to running that leveling course while FSG and I both run trucks. But he's going to head down with the truck and make a bit of a start down in the field, and we'll catch up with him soon. We're just trying to focus on getting some of the lumps out of this and making this as smooth as we can. So get to the top here and just lift the blade a little bit just to drop that silage off. That went pretty well into that section. Now this 9RX is fantastic, and this big blade which comes on the front of it is all part of the same pack. Now we said in the live stream, you go back and check out FSG's video, his showcase of forward Ags work. I'm pretty sure you might find a link to be able to download this tractor there. It comes complete with the blade as part of the package. There's a few other goodies in there as well, some stalk stompers which go on the front, so if you're doing some tillage or direct drilling into some corn stubble, you can have those on there as well, or even perhaps if you're just running it with the grain cart. So some great features in it, not to mention a nice 3D tracks. The weights, just the customization on this tractor is fantastic. So if you want it, it is there. Obviously PC only, but go and give it a whirl. Make sure you show Forward Ag some love. Go and check out their Facebook page, their YouTube channel, and keep an eye on any of their other mods they have coming out. But I'm just going to carry on doing this for a little bit longer. FSG is over, should have the chopper up and running again, so we'll probably just wait until he's back here. We'll set the Fent going again. I might try that pretty soon and just work beside it for a little bit, make sure it's able to handle what we've done, and then we'll go and hop in the truck and start getting some more chaff hauled. There we go, we've got the Fent up and running again. Seems to be getting up and over the pit a lot better than it was before, so we'll just work along beside it here for a little while. I'm not sure how far away FSG is with his first load. Can't be too far away though. But we'll carry on, like I said. We'll get this leveled out just a little bit more, pushed up a little bit more. This 9RX can do quite a lot more work than the 1050 is, but it's just a shame. Horseplay won't work in a forwards direction. So we have to rely on having a rear mounted blade, like we do there on the 1050. Alright, it looks like FSG is on his way in here, so we will just get pulled out of the way for a second. Bench should also, once it picks up that he has arrived, should move out as well.
How's it going, Args?
Yeah, I think we've managed to get it levelled out enough. The fence seems to be able to carry on moving, so probably be able to jump in the truck once you've got back over and made a start, and we'll see how it goes once it starts pushing your load up though.
I was going to say you're going to stay and monitor this load that I dump and see what happens.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably going to be the best idea.
Cool, I'll try and reverse it as far back as I can as well. See what happens.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, he's stuck again.
Yeah, he gets slippy and then he'll drive forward, so seems to figure it out that time. It's just when he gets stuck trying to go forwards again.
Cool. Alright, I'll get this unloaded and we'll crack on.
Sounds good. So you see the fence has pulled out of the way so it doesn't get into FSG's way, and we'll just see how he goes with dumping up there. It took a little bit of effort to push that back up there with that truck, but the horsepower in that Roadrunner managed to get that trailer up a little bit further than I thought, which was quite impressive. Look at that tip, such a great looking trailer once it's up in that tip position. It does a fantastic job. So we'll just hang out here for a little bit and see how it goes getting these bits here pushed up. By the time it's done that, hopefully we'll be able to jump in the truck, head down and get going on a bit of a rotation with the unloading the chopper, or keeping the chopper moving. There we go, we're still getting a little bit of wheel spin from the fence, but hopefully he's going to pull forward there. Realises they've made reach their limit, so I think we will go and leave them going there. We might have to stop a few times, or one of us might have to stop a few times and just give them a bit of a hand there with the 9R, because it does a great job as well. But just while we're here, let's just have a quick look. 2.1 million litres. So, and it's 100% compacted actually already, which is great. It means we could actually cover it if we wanted to. Obviously we don't, because we've got more to put in yet. But look at that, made it up there easy. So we will we'll keep moving and get a bit of a rotation going. So we'll catch you when we get down to the field and make a start with the chopper down there.
Your timing's impeccable, Args. 93% in the trailer.
That was a good guess. I'll call it luck.
No, come on. Farmer's judgment, right?
Yeah, you know it. There we go, we did time it very well. FSG is full, and we'll just pull up here with cruise control activated at the same speed as the forage harvester, and we'll head along here, start to get our trailer filled up. So we'll let FSG head back off and get his unloaded as well. So I think this might be a good point. We'll just take a quick look across the field there, and actually let's just bring up the mini map, or the big map, it's not really the mini map, and have a look at where we're at in the field. So by my judgment there, we might be almost halfway across if you take the headlands off. Not quite halfway across it obviously, but we've got a wee way to go yet. So with that in mind, let's put this onto a bit of a time lapse, and we'll do 2 or 3 loads, 2 or 3 rounds between the field and the bunker on a time lapse, and we'll check in on progress, let you know how the bunker's going and how far through the field we've got in just a minute.
FSG to Args.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
I'm just wondering if we're causing problems for ourselves with courseplay by having it as a backing up course, a loading course. I wonder if we switch it to leveling now, it'll do a little bit better job of smoothing it out. We've got enough capacity in the bunker, I think, to let it do that.
Yeah, it's worth a try, isn't it?
I think it's just trying to push too much stuff to the back of the bunker now.
I'll switch it over and see what happens. So we've just changed the setting to filling up. It was set to leveling, so we'll just see if this makes any difference to what it was doing. Whether it's going to keep on trying to push or what it is going to do. Not quite sure. It's still having problems there with some wheel spin, but it has driven out of that. So, well, I guess we'll just leave it here running, and FSG can check in on it when he gets back here and see what's going on with it. Looks like I'm getting just a little bit of server lag too. See a little bit of jumping around there of the tractor, so that is what you're seeing there. Unfortunately, nothing I can avoid when it happens halfway through a recording. There we go, that still seems to be pushing up okay, so we'll just leave it running, see what happens, hopefully it can keep going without too much worries. We'll just keep monitoring it. Just back here with another load to empty out. FSG and I were just chatting. We're going to try and put the 9RX with the blade on the back that's currently on the Fent and swap them over and see if we can get a better result that way. Not sure if that's going to help or not. Our trailer's all hooked up on the chaff. There we go. Get that emptied out. Not sure if it's going to help or not. We will just have to wait and see if it makes a difference. Hopefully the 9RX might just have a little bit better traction or a bit better grip or not sink as much being on tracks rather than tyres. Even though we do have the duals front and rear on that tractor. So I'm going to get that swapped over and see how it goes. Alright, so we've got the 9RX set up here ready to go. So they're just getting to the wait point, I think. Hopefully they're not detecting my tractor there. My truck needing an unload. No, just getting to that point and sussing out their course, and should now back into the pit and start pushing up some of the chaff we've emptied out recently. So we'll just have to wait and see how this goes. And the blade lowered down, which is a good start, and looks like it's going to start on probably what is the hardest part, right here in the center. And that's not looking very promising. It is slipping. Oh, still getting through it? No, it's going to slip here right on the very first part. That's a bit disappointing. Even worse than the Fent. Argsy to FSG, come in.
Go ahead, Args.
This is struggling even more than the Fent was. It won't get past the first little pile in the front of the pit.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing the little alert in the bottom corner. That's frustrating.
It is a little bit. So we may just have to, maybe we just dump a few loads out and then just take a few minutes each time and just get it pushed up a bit.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like we've beaten courseplay.
Maybe we have. Or maybe we just needed one of those red tractors you've been using on there.
Yeah, true. That's a beast.
Alright, so let's get this unhooked again, and we're going to put the yellow blade on because we know that does a quicker job. We'll just spend a bit more time here getting this tidied up and leveled out. What we're actually going to try is something a little bit different. FarmSim Guy is off. He is trying to set up an auto drive course, and we thought maybe we set one of the trucks up, or possibly even both the trucks up on auto drive, and together we spend a little bit more time concentrating on the leveling and compacting of the pit now, or the bunker. Now it's probably actually, if I have a look, bring up the menu, we're already pretty much 100% compacted. 2.5 million litres. So there's not actually a huge amount of work here, so it's probably something if we can get one truck running on auto drive. The other one could be manually driven, which would give us a bit of variety. We can take turns on the pit and take turns in the truck. So we'll just wait and see once he's set up, or make sure that obviously we can get it set up, and then figure out what the best way forward is going to be. Looks like FarmSim Guy is coming in here. I think he's got this running on auto drive at the moment. I'd say by the flickering brake lights, that is a very good sign that it is auto drive. So we're just going to wait and see what happens here with it tipping. Right in the front of the bunker there. So that's not too bad. We can, I guess, get that pushed up. Ideally, we would have wanted to back right up here in front of the face of the bunker, but we can make that do if we can get the trucks running on auto drive and have us both here in the pit. We'll just wait and see how this goes.
Doing a great job, Args. Looks awesome.
Yeah, this blade doesn't like pushing very well on the flat ground here though. It sort of leaves quite a lot behind. Takes a little bit more to push up, but the stack looks pretty good.
Can you get it down any lower?
No. Well, I can get it down as low as I can go, but...
Because these feet, you can adjust the feet height.
Oh, I haven't been able. Yeah, I haven't been able to do that.
It's certainly one of the combos of mouse and buttons, but
okay.
I had that problem.
Alright, I'll play around with it a bit more.
Yeah, really neat.
It is looking good. How's the auto drive going?
The course is running okay. It was interesting how it unloaded there, but I didn't think I pulled far enough out of the bunker before I hit my reverse with the tractor.
Gotcha.
Forgetting how long the truck and the trailer was.
Right, gotcha.
So I've extended that, and we'll just see if your truck runs smoother than mine did.
Okay. We've got the other one of the mechs up the front there too. We could swap it out with if we needed to.
Yeah. So I'm going to just jump over now and see how it goes.
Alright, I'll keep working my magic here.
Good stuff. FSG to Args.
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
We have success.
Oh, nice. Just needed an Argsy truck, did it?
Yeah, it just needed a proper truck. None of this FSG nonsense.
Well, we'll get the trailer swapped over on this other one then, eh?
For sure, yeah, we can get both these running now. That's
awesome.
Great.
Good news. Well, it's taken us a while. We probably would have been quicker and been further through the field if we just kept on doing this all ourselves, but sounds like we've got the auto drive course set up so we can get the trucks running on their own with the harvester chopping the corn. And we can focus on making sure all the chaff is put in the right place here in the pit or in the bunker. I suppose it's, well, for me it's neither. I'd call this a stack. We're stacking silage. Doesn't have any bunker or anything that it's going into or any pit. It's just being stacked on a level piece of ground. But we'll be able to carry on. Once we get this next truckload here, we'll see how it goes with the dumping, because that will be the next test point for it. So, be good to be able to carry on moving. So we'll just swap the trucks out here. We'll move FSG's truck. In fact, we probably need to park it somewhere out of the way. In fact, these slurry pits over here look like a very good location for them. We'll just nose it down in there. He'll probably wonder where it's gone. Let's play a little bit of a prank on him like we normally do. Uh-oh, looks like we've been busted.
Care to explain yourself?
I was just parking your truck where it would be better located.
Ah, yes. In the slurry pit.
Indeed, in the slurry pit.
It's where it belongs, to be honest.
Oh, it's been a frustrating few minutes or so, but looks like we're getting things on track.
Args, the only problem is it's a two-way course along that road, which is a bit annoying. So if one's on it, the other one's going to have to sit and wait.
I can probably manage, one of us can manage the pit on their own, so perhaps we just run one truck on auto drive and the other manually.
Okay. I'm down for that.
And that avoids that collision potential.
Well, do you want to play in a truck for a bit? You've just spent a lot of time in the clamp. Should we do a swap?
Yeah, we can do. I don't mind. You just don't want to be seen in a truck with an AG on the side of it, do you?
No comment.
I was going to say you've got nothing, have you?
No, at least your truck works.
It's nice and white. It's looking very clean.
It's lovely.
It won't be like that for much longer.
Right, alright, let's see. The other truck's on his way back already.
Excellent. Well, I'll get down and get another load in and have fun. That 9RX really is a lot of fun to push some silage around with.
Good, I'll look forward to that then for a bit. Drive safe.
Alright, so we need to keep an eye out for an auto drive truck coming back. It won't get out of our way, so we will have to make sure we get out of theirs. We'll find a lay-by or something we can pull into. Maybe a driveway, or maybe just have to nose off into the ditch. But I'm going to finally, I think, make it to our time lapse. I've tried 2 or 3 times to start a time lapse of driving the truck and doing some loads back and forth, and so far none of them have worked out timing wise. So here he comes. Actually, now we'll just pull off here in the grass. So I think we'll give this one a whirl and catch up with you again after a few loads, hopefully, if all goes to plan.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Things turned around, didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things aren't looking up. By surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
fair way across the field. Probably, I was just saying FSG, I reckon 10 more passes, and it's pretty much a truckload per pass. Maybe one or two less, I'm not quite sure. So probably another 1 million litres or so to come out of here just yet, which is good. It's all going very well. Auto drive truck driver, you can see him coming over there in the distance. Whoops, I've got a bit too far ahead. They are doing a fantastic job. A little bit slower than me. I can get back and unloaded. And basically doing 2 loads to 1 of theirs. But that doesn't matter. We still appreciate having that working and up and running. So we'll just carry on here. FSG's doing a stellar job back on the silage pit, or the silage stack, and getting that well pushed up and nicely shaped. So we're going to have a pretty impressive pile of silage once it's all covered at the end. So we'll crack on here and catch up with you again in a little bit when we're a little bit closer to being all done. How happy he is sitting in there in that Argsy gaming truck. Hope he cleans it when he's finished with it though. It is looking filthy. Alright, we're going to head back over and spend a little bit of time on the clamp now. So we'll see you over there. It's back here in the pit. FSG's back here with the truck. And he found it quite helpful the way I was dumping across the face of the bunker, as it made it a bit easier to push up than where the autodrive driver dumps it over there. A little bit further to push. So he's going to do the same thing as we have. Now, interestingly enough, if we look at where the hitbox is, or the collision box is on for the pit, we are curious also how much silage we're going to have outside our cover. We could have a significant amount. So that will be interesting to see what it's like when all is finished and done. So I'm not even sure if we are going to get it all done in this. There's still over an hour or so left on the course play for the forage harvester. And we've been going for 2.5 hours already, so we might just have to leave you all hanging with what our final count and volume of chaff is for this one. So we'll just wait and see how FarmSim Guy's going for time as well. Oh, here comes FSG back in with another load. We'll see what he has to say, if we're going to keep on going or whether we're going to wrap things up. But today we're not admitting defeat, but it is certainly proven to be a longer battle than either of us expected, I think.
Hey Args, we're still going strong.
We're getting there, but I just wondered if we might leave it till next episode to finish it off.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Another hour or so to go, isn't there, in the course?
There's another hour to go on courseplay yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, so we're not admitting defeat. It's just taking a little bit longer than we thought.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And we'll leave you in suspense for how much we actually have sitting in the bunker.
I know, right? There's a lot in there.
There is, it is. Alright, well, I guess I'll catch you next week. I think we all know what we'll be doing.
Appreciate it, mate. It's been good fun.
Pleasure as always. Have a good week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely, mate. Same to you. Take
All
care.
right. Catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so there you go. We'll get this unloaded and wrap things up there. It certainly, as I was saying, has taken us a lot longer to get to where we have. Obviously the issues with the leveling course, and also trying to set up some auto drive to just figure out the best way to tackle this. Took a little bit longer than we thought. However, we are well set up now, and I think we'll wrap this up pretty quickly next time and be able to move on to some more jobs on the farm. But we are going to have a pile of silage once we're done here. Look at this. It goes for miles all the way back. So that's been a lot of fun. It's nice to be back on Texas after a few weeks away. So I hope you have all enjoyed it. The crazy Scotsman running around over there is the FarmSim Guy. I've been Argsy, and we'll catch you in the next one.